Hi, this is Mono County Supervisor Stacy Corless, and I am here today to talk about supervisorial redistricting. What's that, you say? Well, every 10 years after the federal census, counties like Mono and Inyo in the Eastern Sierra have to geographically remap their 5 supervisorial districts. And by the way, every county in California, except for San Francisco, which is a city and county together, has 5 supervisorial districts and 5 county supervisors. So the decennial census, we just did the 2020 census last year. We got the results earlier this fall. We will redraw the supervisorial district lines based on the census results. And in Mono County, it turns out that our population declined according to the 2020 census data. Our population in Mono is now 13,195, which is a decrease of a few hundred people. So we need to redraw the lines right now. The population in Mono is not evenly distributed among the 5 supervisorial districts. So between now and December 15th, which is the deadline across the state for redistricting, we are looking for public input and comments and feedback about redistricting. One key thing that we have to focus on, and by the way, each board of supervisors makes the decision for redistricting in Inyo and Mono counties. So the Mono County Board will approve the districts in Mono County, Inyo County Board will approve it in Inyo County. And one of the main things that we have to consider in this process, along with geography and topography, is what the state is calling communities of interest. And that can be something as simple and kind of logical as the town or city or community you live in. So I live in Mammoth Lakes. The town of Mammoth Lakes could be a community of interest. Bishop could be a community of interest. Lee Vining could be a community of interest. But it doesn't just have to be a geographical location. It could be an ethnic identity. It could be a common interest like agriculture, or if you were inspired to do it, something focused along the lines of what your hobbies or recreation were. But these, in all seriousness, communities of interest are something that the Mono County Board of Supervisors needs to hear from people on. In Mono County, it's particularly challenging to evenly distribute the population among the 5 supervisorial districts, because over half the population of our county lives within the town of Mammoth Lakes. So we can't just kind of go north, south, east, west, and middle. We have to divide up the town in some ways. So especially as a supervisor representing Mammoth Lakes, my district is all within the incorporated town. I'd really like to hear from folks about what they think. There are a lot of other factors and considerations and legal requirements around redistricting. You can find all this information at redistricting.monocounty.ca.gov. That's a special website that our IT team has developed just focused on redistricting. You can also find it very easily through the county's main site, monocounty.ca.gov. All sorts of information about the whole process, the considerations, and how you can provide feedback. There's even a tool that you can use to draw your own supervisorial districts, and it'll tell you when you've reached kind of the ideal balance of populations. You can go street by street, community by community, and have your own hand at drawing these districts. We're also holding a series of public meetings coming up, public hearings, that'll be part of our Board of Supervisors meetings, and additionally an evening meeting. The dates for those are Tuesday, October 19th, Tuesday, November 2nd, and then Monday evening, November 8th. And that's all leading up to the deadline of December 15th, when the supervisors have to make this final decision. And by the way, the website and information is all available in Spanish, and all our meetings will have live Spanish translation. And you might say, well, why do I care about supervisorial redistricting? Please remember that this isn't just about numbers. This is about people. This is about you and other members of our communities. The 5 people on the Board of Supervisors represent you and are your voice in local government. We oversee complex budgets for really important things like public safety, sheriff's offices, jails, district attorney, probation, and also health and human services, that the social safety nets that our communities rely on. So please get involved. Again, redistricting.monocounty.ca.gov is where you go to get information about the whole process and to provide feedback. Thanks.